Hello, my fellow Rome 2 players. The Prussian Prince here with Duck.
Hi.
We're casting the Rome 2 Fall Cup semifinals. And we have here Simon, who is the attacker in the first game, up against Greek Iraklis. It seems like it's going to be Seleucids for Simon, Ro4 Iraklis. Simon banned Bactria as for Iraklis. Interestingly enough, he banned Roxolani. Now the build of Simon, he's got 2 Hellenic Cataphracts on his left flank, 2 on his right flank, an Indian armored elephant in the center, 2 horse skirmishers, and then it seems to be 6 Royal Peltasts. Yeah, one of them is his general. And that's the build of Seleucid. What do we have for Rome?
Well, Rome has 7 units of Sociequides Extraordinary, then 2 Velites, 1 unit of African Elephants, and then a mix of Praetorian Guards, Armored Legionnaires, and Legionary Cohorts. I think it's 4 Armored Legionnaires, 2 Praetorian Guards, and 1 Legionary Cohort.
Interesting choice to bring like 7 Sociequides Extraordinary, like so much shock cap.
Yeah, I think it's a huge gamble. Oh, is he going for a frontal charge with them?
Looks like it.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah. Oh, and he missed some of the charges, but he's gonna get a decent charge into one of them.
Yeah, it's gonna give him an infantry edge.
Yeah. Look at his elephants though. They're getting entangled with Indian armored elephants.
Yeah.
But he is following up with the Velites, so...
Yeah, while Simon is using the horse skirmishers.
But those cataphracts should be able to do a lot of damage to... Yeah, they pretty much destroyed the Roman cav.
Yep.
Well, Simon is pretty much... He's probably gonna lose his right flank though, because there are so many Roman units there. He's surrounded.
Yeah. And he's gonna probably lose the infantry fight as well. Except he's gonna handle that side, but
Yeah, look at how much time it takes for the Seleucid elephants to kill the Roman ones. Like that took quite a long time.
yeah. And it's gonna severely deplete the hit points of the armored elephants.
Yeah. Finally, those Seleucid elephants finished off the Roman ones, but I wonder if it's if they're gonna make it into the battle, as Rome's pretty much won the left flank. But if he holds his right, then we'll see. It's definitely Seleucid's got the left, even though
Yeah, I mean those
is there.
royal palaces on the left, I think they got something like 40 and 50 kills each. And Greek Iraklis still has some really strong infantry units left.
It's a question of
Who,
what can the elephants do.
Yeah, what the elephants and the cataphracts. He really needs to shatter the armored legionnaires that are holding him up at the moment.
Yeah, those Velites still exist, so might do
Yeah.
some damage. He should get his shock cap to flank around, probably. As
Yeah.
just standing there right now, and the elephant, here it comes. Could be devastating.
Now at least it will be decisive. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting bogged down already.
Still getting an insane number of kills.
Yeah, lost one though.
Look at this, just plowing through every single unit.
Yeah. Oof. I think he's got something like 150 kills in a matter of seconds.
Yes.
Suddenly it's starting to look a lot more even.
Yeah, but it's totally not over for Rome. but it's looking over because of those elephants.
Yeah, I think the elephants are losing men though, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be tight. Oh, and
Oh.
the Roman elephants are actually back.
If he gets the Roman elephants in, maybe he can do it. But oh, those Indian armored elephants gonna charge in the back.
With the cataphracts as well. However, there's this Praetorian guard that will do a number on the royal peltasts.
Yeah. They should win against the royal peltasts.
And they might actually kill the general as well.
If those Roman units come back, he does have a chance.
And he got a nice charge there as well with the Soci Equitus. And now he's engaging with his general.
The elephants are still
Simon's
alive.
general.
Those Indian armored elephants, they don't want to die.
Nope. Yeah, I think this is looking really bad for Iraklis at the moment.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the tools to deal with the elephants anymore.
Withdraw!
They're so hard to kill.
Advance!
Those elephants. Yeah, pretty close first game actually. Even though it was lucid against Rome. And so
I think what actually cost Iraklis the game here was that his the gap between his cavalry and infantry ended up being very big. And he just wasn't able to deal with the elephants.
Yeah. So his plan was to just charge frontally with the shock cap to stop Simon and then go in and mop him up with infantry.
Yeah, pretty much.
guess.
Yeah, I think he could have easily had less of those Soci Equites, especially when his plan was just to send them at the infantry. I don't think he needed 7 cav units to do that. Might have been better off just bringing some Triari or more heavy infantry.
Anyway, see you in game number 2. This is game 2 between Simon and Greek Iraklis. We have Egypt for Greek Iraklis and Carthage for Simon. In this game actually, it was Simon who banned the Seleucids, was it? No.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. And Greek Iraklis banned Pontus and Rome.
Rome, yeah.
Yeah. So, let me go over the build of Greek Iraklis. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Galatian Royal Guards and 4 skirmishers. Let's see what they are. Seems like they're all light peltasts. Oh, one of them is Egyptian javelinmen, though. And then we've got African war elephants and 2 Ptolemaic cav on each flank, and in the center is his Ptolemaic cav general. So, an army that you would expect out of Egypt, I suppose. What do we have for Carthage?
Carthage has a general's bodyguard, 2 units of African war elephants, 2 units of noble cav. For skirmishers, he has 4 units of Balearic slingers, and for his infantry, he has 4 units of African pikemen in the middle, 2 units of Libyan infantry, and I think 4 units of Carthaginian hoplites.
I suppose though that Carthage does give you a chance to beat Egypt. Like, it's not totally lost.
If you look at Simon's army, he has 4 pikes for the Galatians. He has, for the flanks, he has 3 infantry units on each flank to support the cav, and the 2 units of elephants. Plus he has a range advantage due to the Balearic slingers. And we're starting.
Here comes the engagement. It's gonna go well for Simon though, I would expect, because he's closest to his infantry, but then again, Iraklis is sending his units over there, so let's see.
I think the edge will initially be for Simon because he's getting his elephants in there and so forth, but The problem will be when Iraklis manages to shift units around.
And he's gonna send in his own elephants now.
And he's bringing his peltist in as well, which I think might do a lot against the war elephants.
And look, those spikes are getting in position to face the elephants.
Yeah, and actually all of the slingers, well, not all of the slingers, but most of the slingers of Simon are actually shooting at the elephants.
Yeah.
And Simon's African war elephants have more or less died, and are running amok at the moment.
Oh,
It's actually looking... Yeah.
Look at one of them.
And the other one is... Yeah, it's tearing apart the Galatian unit. But it's dropping really fast due to the javelins.
His own elephant might kill some of his men. Pretty problematic, but it looks winnable for Carthage.
Basically both elephants are starting to be out of the game because Iraklis is just running amok. And same with Simon actually.
Yeah, Simon should get his general closer, I suppose, to his forces.
I think Simon basically needs to start kiting at this stage to have a real possibility of winning. But the problem, of course, is that Iraklis still has all Galatian units left and I think 4 units of Ptolemaic cav.
Yeah. He's gonna send them into Carthaginian hoplites though. Which might still work for him. Like, if those Ptolemaic cav beat the general on the Carthaginian hoplites, that would be quite funny to see. But
I mean, it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Although he'd really need to flank instead of just doing those frontal charges. But I suppose he's desperate to get the general. Now Iraklis Ptolemaic cav is getting around. I'm probably gonna flank down there.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's pulling back. Okay. Oh, but he's circling that Ptolemaic cav around. Yeah, this is over.
Yeah, no way he can protect his slingers now.
Yep.
Despite the power bar looking like it's even, it's not actually so in the actual game.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it also just comes down to the situation.
Yep.
Well, as expected, Iraklis won.
Yep.
I suppose it's not too much of an issue for Simon though, because he didn't really use one of his stronger factions.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be stronger when we come to the games 3 and 4.
Yep. So see you in the games. Game number 3 is currently 1-1 in the semifinal. It's best of 5. Welcome to game number 3 between Simon and Greek Iraklis. We've got Simon playing as Egypt, and Greek Iraklis, he's Epirus. So this might go very badly for Iraklis, but let's wait and see. As for the bands, Simon banned Massagite and Greek Iraklis banned Rome.
Yep.
Yeah. And they're both ready, so the game's actually going once again. So, let me go over the Epirus build. In the front he's got... Oh, those are a lot of hoplites. Is that 7 hoplites?
Yes.
Yeah, 7 hoplites, then 2 mercenary African elephants, since Epirus, like Carthage, can bring 2 elephants in this tournament. As for other factions, only 1. Then he's got 3, 4, 5 Hellenic royal cap, 6, yeah. and 2 skirmishers. One of them is a javelin man, the other is an Agranian axeman. What do we have for Egypt?
And Egypt has 6 units of Ptolemaic cavalry, out of which 1 is the general, and 1 unit of African war elephants, 2 units of Galatia Royal Guards, and 6 units of mercenary Rhodian slingers. With some upgrades actually. With every one of them actually has 1 upgrade. Why?
Which unit?
The mercenary Rhodians.
Oh. Is that... Well, it looks like their shots per minute increased with 1 upgrade.
Yeah, but I
Does
don't know what.
Is that really it? I don't know.
I mean, I think it's basically the shots per minute. It's not something that like goes +1. It's not gonna make them that much faster into rate of fire.
This is a weird Egyptian build though. Like 6 slingers.
Yeah,
Don't
I mean,
normally see this.
I don't think it's gonna work. Unless he can take out those elephants early.
Yeah, but he's gonna have a rough time killing those cav units. Not letting them get to his slingers.
Look at the rate of fire of the slingers.
Yeah.
20 shots per minute.
So maybe he found out something with like giving 1 upgrade makes them... I don't know. Those elephants stopped though, like those African war elephants.
I mean, they died.
For Simon.
Ah,
I mean.
Simon.
Yeah, they couldn't get a charge off, but now they're getting a lot of kills. Simon is heavily losing his right though, so those 3 slingers could be dead soon.
Yeah, I mean, those Hellenic Royal Guards are just Royal Cavalry just punching through.
Yeah.
I think basically Simon just focused too heavily on destroying the elephants with his build.
Well, he might still win if no cav gets into his skirmishers.
Well,
but that would be hard.
The cav will get into his skirmishers, I think. There's just so much of it left.
Yeah. And once that flank collapses, which is right now, there are 2 cav units free, which can go to those slingers and take them out. So it was a huge gamble from Simon here, which didn't pay off. Looks like. Should have just gone with a regular Egyptian build.
Yeah. I think it's basically a case of just overcompensating for the elephants. I think it's quite common actually among players just to... Or maybe he was scared of some sort of Epirot kiting build.
Oh, okay.
I think... So, I mean, the Epirot kiting build it's viable. It's fairly common, but... I don't know. Bit iffy. I think he basically brought too much cav.
Cav? Too much cav?
Yeah. Or at least he would have needed more infantry units.
So... those Hellenic Royal cav did so well compared to those Ptolemaic cav. I guess it probably was due to hoplite support and the fact that they also killed some slingers of their own. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those Rhodian slingers, they countered the elephants, but the question is at what cost?
Yeah. I guess I can see it working, but somehow he has to kill the enemy elephants and cav, and that is gonna be difficult with this build.
I suppose he sort of gambled on Epirus not rushing.
Yeah.
But from what I've looked at Iraklis builds, he's been rushing all the time. So
if he had like pikes instead of hoplites, this may have worked.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, for example, Simon could have. I mean, Simon could have removed the Galatians from his build and replaced them with infantry, and he'd probably been or those cheaper infantry units, and he probably would have been able to hold a bit better.
True. Anyway, that's game number 3. So Iraklis is up 2-1 in this semi-final and is on match point. So hello and welcome to game number 4 of the semi-final. We've got Simon using Macedon, Greek Iraklis using Carthage, and Greek Iraklis banned Epirus. What did Simon ban? I forgot.
Simon didn't have a ban.
Oh, so it's no more bans anymore.
Yeah, we're in the fourth game, of course. So
yeah. So I get ready really quickly. Here we go. Game has started. I'm gonna go over Iraklis' build. Yep, looks like he's got a rush build again. He's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 noble cav. One of them is his gen. Obviously 2 African war elephants. And a front line of 7 Libyan infantry and 1 late Carthaginian hoplite unit. So again, rush build from Iraklis. What do we have for Macedon?
Macedon has 8 units of Thessalian cavalry, which you don't see too often. But I suppose when you compare them to the noble cav, they're actually quite similar in terms of power. Then he has 6 units of Royal Peltast, and his general is in the middle in one of those units, and 3 units of light Peltasts.
This is gonna be interesting. They're just gonna collide.
Yeah, by the looks of it.
It's gonna be one full-on engagement.
I think the question here for Simon is how he can deal with the elephants. He has better infantry and he has more cav. Oh, and Iraklis might actually lose his general really early on.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Probably should have kept him for later.
And now the elephants are coming into the Royal Peltasts, which is gonna be huge.
Yeah, light peltasts are there to deal damage though, but it's gonna
yeah,
be
but
quick enough.
not on the other flank though.
Yeah,
Which is gonna collapse, I think, real soon. This whole side is just gonna.
yeah, it's not looking good for Simon. This is actually looking really bad right now. Once those flanks collapse in on his forces.
Yeah. Especially here, that flank or that unit is gonna rout really soon.
Yeah. Now his general is still in the fight, so it's not totally over yet. But once those elephants come in to kill his royal peltasts, yeah.
I think that the Thessalian is the only thing that might still salvage him a bit, but I don't. It's gonna be really tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elephant is just gonna tear through the royal peltast general.
So it does look like. Don't want to jump the gun here, but it looks like Iraklis might advance 3-1.
Well, I don't think you're jumping the gun here.
Yeah. I mean, normally when I say the game's over, well, not normally, but sometimes when I say it's over, before it's actually over, like, there is a miraculous
Simon
comeback.
just doesn't have the tools left for it. I mean, he has peltasts, and peltasts won't manage to give you a skirmish win. Then Simon gave up.
So it's a 3-1 win for Iraklis, even though it says a draw.
Yeah.
So that rush actually ended up working. The Stallion didn't really do much.
No, I mean basically he would have needed the Stallions to flank, but
Hmm.
I think it just actually came down to Macedon not having the tools to deal with the elephants.
Hmm.
Cause I think it was those elephants that just punched through.
Yeah.
Because if you look at I mean Simon has 2 units of Royal Peltasts with 0 and 10 kills.
Those Libyans got so effective against Royal Peltasts. I'm surprised.
Well, I mean, it was just a matter of numbers, and I think I mean he had some sort of cav support there around as well.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys and girls enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and subscribe to Agony Duck's channel. See you next time.